Hey everybody, I'm Aaron. This is the Brickhouse Fumas budget stick, and you're watching 24 Outdoor Cigar Review channel. Okay guys, welcome back. Like I said, I'm Aaron. This is the 24 Outdoor Cigar Review channel, and today we're going to be looking at the Brickhouse Fumas, which I consider to be my budget stick. And if I can get the camera to focus on this, focus, there it is. Okay, yeah, this is the Brickhouse Fumas. This is a 6x60 Gordo. They call it their 60. No surprise there. So let's dive in and see what this thing is all about. So initially on the construction actually looks pretty good. I can see a few visible seams on it, but for a budget stick, this actually looks really good. It seems to have a pretty consistent squish all over. I don't feel any knots or anything like that. I do have running right here, if you can see, a stem going up right there. But as you guys saw in my last video with the Man of War Virtue, it had like 2 or 3 stems in the wrapper, and it smoked fantastic, and I didn't get any harsh flavors from that. So I'm hoping that this one's going to be the same. So this is a sun-grown wrapper, Nicaraguan filler, and the wrapper seems to be a nice light chocolatey color, and I really like the band on this one. The band's really cool. It's like a black on brown, and yeah, the band's a really nice band. It's a little raised on the letters and everything. It's not just printed on there. It feels like it's like embossed or something like that, or whatever it's called. I don't know. Cap seems to be a double cap, and it's a real long double cap. If you look, I don't know if I can get the camera to see it. The first cap ends like right there, which is massive. So I kind of like that in a cap, because then there's no chance of any of my friends who don't ever smoke cigars a whole lot. It's easier for them to cut that and not have to worry about breaking the wrapper up or anything, or having it unravel. Let's get to smelling this thing. Got some sweet tobacco aroma there. It's not overpowering. A little floral, which is odd for what they call a medium-bodied cigar. Very floral, actually. Right in this area here, right before the band. Go to the foot. Sweet tobacco, some cocoa in there. That's a really great smelling cigar. Okay, so let me give you the stats on this. I bought a 20 pack of these from Cigars International. Not affiliated. I don't get any money for mentioning their name. That's just where I bought these cigars. I paid $54.99 for 20 of them. That's $2.75 a stick for a 6x60 stick. I'm looking for something to do yard work with and everything during the summer here, and just a trial run. I'll smoke a handful of these, leave some in the humidor to let them rest for a few months, and we'll see how they work out. But yeah, definitely cocoa on the foot, and really great smelling cigar. Let's get into it with the cut, and we'll be right back with you. Alright guys, welcome back. We're going to cut this thing. I'm going to use my Calibre double guillotine cutter here, and we're just going to go just a little off the top there, as they say. Let's see if we can't get that. Not a bad cut. It cut pretty nicely, actually. No issues on that cut. Focus. Focus. There we go. Cut pretty decent. Let's get a cold draw going. Lots of chocolate there. Really heavy on the chocolate flavor. I got sweet tobacco, a little floral, slight woodsy finish, but I think this is going to be a really great cigar. This is a mix filler. It is long and short filler. I cut one open the other day, took a look at it. There's actually a surprisingly decent amount of long filler in it compared to other types of long and short fillers. So unfortunately, I couldn't find anything on what cigars they were using the short filler from, what scraps they were. So we don't know if it was a budget stick as well, or you know what it was. Just gonna be drinking my coffee here as well, because it's the morning in northwestern PA, and that's what we do. We drink coffee. So let's get to lighting this thing. Just gonna be using a triple torch here. Nothing fancy for this thing. It's a $2.50 or $2.75 stick, so I'm not real worried about ruining any flavors. So cedar's gonna have to sit on the wayside today, and we're gonna be rolling with the triple torch. This is I don't even know what brand of triple torch this is. I got it a couple of years ago free in a kit, and I can tell you I've never bought a lighter ever. I've bought a lot of fluid for the lighter, a lot of butane, but never bought a lighter, because it seems like every time I buy a 20 pack of anything, I get a free lighter. So like, why would you pay for a lighter? So we're just gonna toast this end, get it nice and started, get a little bit of rollback on the foot there, so we get an even burn the whole way around, make it look good. Alrighty, let's see here. Very light smoke output. As you can see, I did a couple of hard draws on there to try to get more smoke, but not a whole lot of smoke. Definitely got a Java, got a sweet tobacco, cocoa. Really good cigar so far. Those first few draws, man, for a budget stick. There's no harsh flavors, which it seems like with more of the budget sticks, you get a lot of those harsh flavors from your cigars. So very, very mild. It seems like the going rate for me is anything that they list is like a medium body. I'm thinking more of a light to medium body, so I don't know. We'll see how it works. I'm going to smoke this well into the first third, and I'll be back with you. Stay tuned. Okay guys, welcome back. We're well into the first third, about halfway into the first third, and the burn is starting to even itself out for the most part. I got a nice white ash, and I tell you what, for having a mix of short and long fillers, the ash is holding on relatively well. It seems like anything that's any mixed fillers usually falls off pretty quickly, but this doesn't seem like it's going anywhere anytime soon. Now, I've said that in the past, and then guess what? It's falling on my lap, and I jump and scream like a little girl, as I stated in the last video. But for this one, my band sliding. For this one, it seems like it's pretty well put together, so we're going to continue on with this. No new flavors here, really. It's all the same. It's been Java, a little bit of cocoa, floral, a little earthy, and definitely got that sweet tobacco finish. I haven't retroed a whole lot because, I don't know, I just haven't. So why don't we do that now? A little nutty on the retro on this one. Definitely have that Java and the cocoa on the retro, but a little nutty on it now as well. Lots of coffee flavor. But one might say it's because I'm drinking coffee. Or it might not be. I don't know. I tell you what, guys, for a budget stick, so far this thing's pretty good. I can't complain. Let's continue on. I'll bring you back for the first third review, and we'll see you then. Okay, guys, welcome back. We're officially into the second third now. So as you can see, it broke off. And it didn't break off even, which means it's burning too quickly, which is non-surprising. It is a budget stick with mixed filler, so you're going to have that issue. But as far as taste goes, I don't think it sacrifices any taste on this particular cigar. It's really, really good. For $2.75, you cannot go wrong with this stick. I'll upload a picture into the video right now, and it's showing you what this ash looked like right before it fell. Literally, that was right before it fell. It hadn't fallen until that point. That was almost a 2-inch ash, and I was super pumped about that. What I'm not super pumped about is the burn, because you have that cone shape on the end. It's not burning evenly, but like I said, for a $2.50 or $2.75 stick, what can you really ask for? Flavors, zero change throughout pretty much the whole first third. I did have that nuttiness on the retro that I told you guys about, but as far as right now, no real changes, and I'm cool with that because I paid $2.75 a stick. $2.75 right here. $2.75. $2.75. You can't go wrong with this, guys, so far. Unless I like run into a clump of hair in the next 2/3, I think it's a great stick. We'll bring you back for the second third review. As you can see, we've made our way to the outdoors since it's such a beautiful day in northwestern Pennsylvania today. I'm officially into the final third now. So on the second third, I didn't really have any new flavors introduced from the first third. I did have a little bit of pepper come in, but it quickly went away. It's no longer here. I don't have any pepper on the retro. But we're still smoking the Brick House Fumas. Yeah, $2.75 a stick from Cigars International. I got it in a 20 pack, like I said before. I'm sorry if the audio isn't great. I hooked up the lavalier mic and everything, but I don't have my dead cat on it, so I'm not sure that the audio is going to be fantastic. But so I'm still getting that Java, a little bit of cocoa. It definitely has a cocoa aroma, sweet tobacco, and a little bit of a nutty finish. On the late finish now, not necessarily on the immediate finish. I get the cocoa on the immediate finish, but I got slight earthy, little woodsy. The woodsy has kind of fallen to the wayside from what it was in the first 2/3. But right now, again, I can't complain about this stick. It's $2.75. Again, I'm gonna repeat it till the end of the video. $2.75 a stick. For a yardstick, if you're gonna be outside doing work, doing whatever, you know, digging a hole, mowing the lawn, whatever you're doing, I believe this is going to be a great stick. And the fantastic thing about this stick is whenever you have, you know, your get-togethers at your house, or if you go somewhere, for as cheap as these are, you can throw a bunch of them into a travel container and take them with you and give them to all your friends, and your friends are going to be like, oh, look at these are big cigars, these are great cigars, and they are pretty decent cigars. So these are something that you'd be nuts not to share with somebody just because they're so cheap. And you know, we have fires here at the house constantly over the summer. We're constantly having people in and out and in and out, and it's great to find something that is so cheap that I can share with everybody that's a decent stick. Because if you have friends that are trying to get into cigars, or you want to try to get into cigars, giving them a very budget stick that has a harsh flavor isn't doing them any favors in the long run. So giving them something that has a decent taste to it and that's cheap, that's a win-win in my book. So I'm gonna keep smoking this down out here. We'll get back to you here in a little bit. We'll get you for the mid-final third review, and I'm just gonna enjoy the outside today. Okay guys, so I'm getting to the point now where it's getting kind of warm. As you've seen in my other videos, I'm not a huge fan of whenever it gets really hot at the end. We're not quite to where it's really, really hot, but we're getting to the point now where I'm probably gonna put it out soon and let it die on its own. We'll go back down to the basement, indoors, where it's a little bit better for recording, and we'll do the final review. But for now, I'm probably gonna just smoke this just a little bit longer, not a whole lot, just to get a little bit more of it, and then I'm gonna go down and do the final review on it, and we'll bring you guys along for that. So stay tuned. Okay guys, we're back in the basement. Like I said, we're back for the final review. So what I found with the Brickhouse Fumas is it is an excellent cigar for the price. As I had stated recently, it is a great cigar for what you pay for. If you feel like your everyday smoke needs to be a little more than $2.75, then I guess you have a massive bank account that can acquire that. But I don't, so this is what I smoke on a daily basis, and sometimes a couple of times a day. I smoke this along with maybe a more expensive cigar every few days, but I definitely get one of these in almost every day now. I have, like I said, I got from Cigars International, I got a 20 pack, and I've probably smoked over half of them to this time, so I wanted to get a better feel for this cigar and how it performed over the long term before I did a full review on it. And I gotta say, I am completely thrilled with how these cigars turned out. For the price you pay per cigar, the consistency, excuse me, I got an itchy nose, the consistency in these cigars are top of the line consistency. Now, like I said, they are a mixed filler. They have some that are a little bit more than others, but the one that I cut open had a ridiculously large amount of long filler in it. So the ratios is, I would say, probably 60% long filler, and then maybe 40% mixed, or the small filler, the short filler. So I felt as though that was a very good mix. I've cut Cohibas apart, like the factory throwouts and stuff like that, and just other cigars that are labeled as mixed fillers, and they have been primarily short filler and scraps. Whenever I cut this apart, I found no stems in it whatsoever. The leaves that are in it and the scraps seem to be high quality scraps. Like I said, I don't know what scraps they're coming from, which line of the Brickhouse scraps they're coming from, but they are excellent cigars for the price that you pay. If you guys are looking for a budget stick, this is the stick for you. You can smoke this every day and it's not gonna break the bank, okay? They're, I think I said $54.99 for a 25 pack or 20 pack. So this is something that you can smoke on a daily basis if you so choose. And like I said before, it's great to take out and give to your friends. People who aren't necessarily into cigars that just want to look cool with everybody else. These are the smokes for them as well. So until we get to see you guys again, thanks for coming and joining me and spending your time with me. It's much appreciated. Make sure you click subscribe down below and also click the notification button so you're up to date on every single video that we put out. Also, like I said in the last video, we are going to be doing giveaways here shortly once we get the channel up and running and have a good subscriber base that we can base it off of. So at that point, we're going to do some giveaways as well. Until we get to see you again, guys, stay smoky.